Good morning and welcome to Liesie's Bakery. Today we're going to run through a brand new tutorial. It's very quick and easy and it will take you less than 5 minutes to complete. So let me start off by saying that this cake is 5 different tiers, but only 3 tiers are actually going to be cake. So we've got a bottom tier that's going to be all black, covered in black fondant, pure black, and there's going to be no features or no decorations on it. This is going to be your base layer. On top of that we've got a cake stand or a cake separator that's gold and full of embellishments and is beautiful. On top of that we're going to have the tier that's going to have your watercolor technique, then a very cool and very nice geometrical glass cylinder, and then we've got the top tier which is also pure black. So you can go ahead and start by covering your bottom tier and the very top tier in pure black fondant. The middle tier of cake I covered in pure white fondant. So then I got started on my white tier, which is the middle tier of this cake and the main feature of this cake. I wanted to create this watercolor effect on it, and I used a little bit of black edible dust which I mixed with some water, a tiny little bit of water, and then started painting it onto the side of my cake. I went around all the way and then set the cake aside to dry completely. After that I went in for a second time as well as a third time to touch up more black and to create the effect that I wanted. You can easily achieve this method by using a big brush. Please don't use too much water because we all know that water and fondant aren't friends, and if you use too much water you will basically end up melting the fondant. Please also be sure that you dry out the cake or dry out the fondant between each time you go back to paint more black onto it. I then continued to stack all 5 of the tiers of cake on top of each other, and then I went in and decorated little bits of it with some green foliage and some fresh flowers. As you can see, this is a really cool technique and is really easily achievable with basically any color. You can also try painting with like a really cool neon color onto a colored fondant cake. I hope that you find this tutorial interesting, and please feel free to send me pictures of your creations that you use this technique on. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you soon.